Alright, this is the second video on filtering and sorting with Excel, but this time we're going to do things with pivot tables. So here I am in the World Health Organization data set again. We're still looking at percent of people who are smoking in certain regions in certain years. Just like in the other video on this, I've got a couple of columns that are really not necessary for our information, so I'm going to get rid of those first. Now what I really want to do is I want to organize this by year, by region, by gender, and then get descriptive statistics of the percent of people smoking. So here's what I'm going to do this time. With pivot tables, I'm going to insert a pivot table. Now notice that the little highlighting is going around my whole data set. That's good. I'm going to put it in a new worksheet because I just need some space here. And what a pivot table allows you to do is to pick and choose individual descriptors and then build a table of summary statistics. So I want the year, and it automatically put that as my row, but if I wanted it as column, we could do that. I can just drag this around over here. I want it as year. I'm going to pick the region. Now it put that as a summary statistic. That's kind of silly. I actually just want the region in the columns. And now we're building, let's see, I've got years, and I've got regions. That looks okay. I'm going to pick the gender or the sex. Well, let's see. I need another dimension, so maybe let's just put that in with the year and see how it folds this up. I've got 2000 female male, 2005 female male, so on and so forth. And then I'm going to come down here and pick my estimated percentage. Now it does a sum, and a sum of the percentages makes no sense whatsoever. So if I click the little info button, I can change that to maybe an average. And I can click OK. Now let's see what I have. This is in place of doing all the filtering and sorting with the data set. In 2005, for the males, in, say, the Western Pacific, here we are, I have an average of 47.966666, whatever. If you look at the other video, that's the same thing that we got by doing filtering and sorting and then selectively highlighting the individual rows that I wanted. Now, say instead of doing the average, I wanted something else. What if I wanted, instead of the average, what if I wanted the minimum percentage? Well, okay, we can do that. Or say I wanted the standard deviation. I can do that. Or say I wanted all of the genders grouped together. I can turn that off, and now I've got all of the genders grouped together. Or what if I wanted the countries? Well, this is going to make a bit of a mess, but here it is. Lots of things you can do with the pivot table. Play this video over a couple of times and work that with me to make sure you understand how you actually turn various things on with the pivot tables, and then how you drag the pivot table around so that you actually get the information that you want inside your pivot table. Good luck, have fun.